most of those that I work with encounter are female. So that has been very exciting to see other women, other females killing it in this field of ABA, especially here in Idaho where it's all new. So to watch everyone come together and try and navigate this territory that is so new and fresh for everyone, BCBAs, RBTs, families, it's been amazing to be a part of.
When asked about leaders here at Caravel, I can't do anything but smile. I've worked with so many incredible leaders. The one thing that all of them have in common is that they go above and beyond. And when they do and they find something that works, they share it. There's a never-ending train of ideas out there because one clinic director comes up with this incredible idea and shares it with their regional director, who shares it with that regional director. And it's, before you know it, it's across the company, and we all are incorporating this incredible idea from that one person who went above and beyond.
I have encountered so many wonderful female leaders that I'm just so blessed to have gotten to work with over the years. Each and every one of them has taken time to talk with me about their career path and what they took to get to the spot they are at, and being willing to share that information and share that insight is something I'm forever grateful for. I'm so lucky to get to work with all these amazing women.
Other ways that I see women go above and beyond is to realize and step back and take care of themselves. Most of the ladies here are moms, are spouses, and to notice and to realize that, yep, I gotta be out today. I've got sick kiddos, or I'm not feeling well, or honestly, hey, this pandemic has rocked everyone's world, and I need a mental health day. That's okay. And to see women notice and take that into consideration is big.
As a clinical training specialist, I have the opportunity to work with teammates throughout my region and train them on the necessary skills that they need to change the lives of our clients. I love contributing to the personal and professional growth of our Caravel BTs because they're the folks that are providing those direct services and are often the people who are interacting with our clients the most. I don't know where my career will take me with this company, but I know that I'd like to have being a strong support and a resource to others be part of my legacy here with Caravel.
My biggest and boldest aspirations include incorporating speech-language pathology into the ABA field. It also includes bringing awareness to the integration of speech services into the field of ABA. I plan to make history in the field as a future BCBA that focuses on the use of augmentative alternative communication devices with a dual partnership between a speech-language pathologist and a BCBA.
One of the big wins I've had was being able to not only provide services in Spanish, but also provide family guidance and really get families involved in their kiddos' treatment. I'm currently pursuing my master's degree to hopefully sit for my BCBA exam. I would really like to continue to make that my focus and really working on that collaboration between the ABA clinical team and the family to create better outcomes for the kiddos.
Being in a de novo clinic here in Davenport, we get to experience these huge achievements all the time. But really, if asked on my biggest victories here in Davenport, it's finding those individuals who have never heard of ABA and bringing them in, and those individuals finding their passion, finding the ABA is the path that they want to take their career, because then, with adding great clinicians to this field, it opens the door for even more huge victories for so many people.
One of my biggest accomplishments here is translating for the families. Hearing that feedback from them that they really do feel heard when we're giving those parent meetings or we're letting them know how their child is doing. It's just really gratifying to hear them say that I am playing a part in their understanding of what ABA is and what kind of treatment their child is receiving.
For one of my kiddos, I ended up going to about 5 or 6 IEP meetings in a month. The school kept saying that he only had behavioral concerns, that he didn't need any academic accommodations, and I kept pushing for them to look a little deeper. And eventually they agreed to do a writing assessment where they found even though he was in 6th grade, he wrote at a low 2nd grade level. And so finally the school looked at me and was like, okay, yes, we agree that he does need some academic accommodations. And that was such a huge win. You know, I was able to be persistent and advocate for my kid, and he was finally going to get the help that he needed.
Social media is a huge part of our life nowadays, and so it's important to be aware about what's going on those fronts. TikTok unfortunately has some negative things out there and misinformation, and so being able to be somebody who is laying foundational pieces and being a pioneer to recreate the narrative about autism on TikTok and the community's view of autism, and showing the positive ways that we impact our clients and how the clients impact us. Being a part of that journey has been a huge success and something I'm super proud of, and I'm excited for the work we get to continue to do.
I was raised by a whole village of strong women, and they inspire me every day to continue what I'm doing and to be bold and happy and just to let all the serious things go.
My mother's a huge inspiration to me. She returned to college when I was 12 years old, and she received a blended teaching certificate in early childhood and special education. That was my first real exposure to the field of special education, and her compassion and dedication to her students is part of the reason I pursued a career in this field.
I've always looked up to my mom and her leadership skills, you know, and she taught me always lead with kindness, because you never know what someone else is going through. But also, if you know that something is right, fight for it and be persistent.
I just hope to be a positive and supportive mentor to the people I work with, and I hope that I can contribute to their learning and understanding of how they can also be effective and supportive supervisors.
In a female-dominated center, I am constantly and confidently inspired by my colleagues. The BTs inspire me to persevere through challenging behaviors, and the joy I watch them show with our clientele is rewarding, to say the least. Our supervisory team that is made up of all women inspire me to grow within the field of ABA, and they constantly strive to provide the best treatment possible.
I feel so empowered every day by seeing the path that every single person has taken and knowing that they got there with the help of each other, and the empowerment and support that we have here is something that is so special, and I think it really helps everybody feel that they can accomplish anything.